Welcome to the informal newscast of bilingual investing called Crypto Climate. Jay here with you guys today, presenting the climatic pulse and forecast of the markets during the past week. Before we get started, guys, make sure you swing by our YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. If you enjoy this type of content, crypto climate educational videos, click on the notification bell so that every new video that we come out with, you guys stay informed. Guys, let's move on to the fear and greed index. We're currently at around 24 extreme fear. Yesterday we were at 22, and the past week we were at around 20. So, we're still in extreme fear, a lot of panic in the markets. That's why today's episode is called, Bitcoin on the brink of collapse, because, a lot of people expect more downside. So we're going to analyze that, a lot of panic. People are scared, but we're going to do some TA as always. And take a look at the charts. But before we do see here that we're currently above 20, which is that key support level on the fear and greed index chart down here. So that's the key level. We break that towards the downside, then we expect price action for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to reflect that as well. But for now, we're at 24 above that 20 level. So stay tuned. Keep your eyes on the fear and greed index to see how Bitcoin is gonna continue to perform in the next couple of days. Immediately we start off with TA for Bitcoin. Currently, the price is at around 19,000, give or take an extra couple of bucks here and there. In our crypto charts previous episodes, we've been discussing the fact that we had this massive bear flag up here formation where we broke to the downside, came up to try and retake this key level, that key trend line here, but it was a fake out, as you can see, at that key resistance of $22,590. And then from there we dumped hard, created a new local low from this downward movement, and since then we've been going up in a sense in a new mini bear flag formation, you could say. As you can see here, if we zoom in, just trading within this bear flag pattern, and then we've broken recently towards that downside with this candle, and then today's candle is actually that confirmation candle to see if the bear flag pattern is gonna play out. So stay tuned. The support continues to be $18,800, so keep an eye on that support level, and then below that would be the $18,500. So after that, below that, then is just the June lows at around 17.5, give or take an extra couple of bucks here and there. So that's where we stand with regards to Bitcoin. The next key resistance level continues to be that pivotal $19,550-ish level. So again, stay tuned in the next couple of days to see how Bitcoin is going to decide to react based on current price action. So we'll continue to monitor that for you guys. On a weekly note, we continue to be below the 200-week moving average and below the key resistance of 19,550-ish, as we discussed in the previous daily chart. So for the week, currently red, bearish, negative candle. I'm just above 19,000 currently. We do see a little wick here, high pressure, but nothing too major. It just seems bearish. I mean, if you ask me, Jay, you look at this chart on the weekly for Bitcoin, how does this? It's just bearish, guys, to me. Look, we're below the 200-week moving average, below key resistance levels. But really what tells the story for me is the wicks. If you see these wicks here, we have 1, 2, 3 consecutive candles where we wicked above, and this fourth one hasn't even attempted it yet. So, the candle closes at the end of the day on Sunday, but, we have to wait and see how this candle is going to react in the next couple of days before it closes. But these three previous ones, we had 2 of them green, positive, bullish candles. But again, just the wicks, that sell pressure at that, any level above that $19,550 just causes me to be bearish, on the weekly chart. Because before then, that key same what used to be support level, look, when you see these candles up here, it remained essentially above that level. And the same with these candles, these 3 candles, we wicked down, but just always remaining strong above that $19,550 level. But now recently we broke with this candle, and then that's a whole month after that, 4 straight candles below that $19,550. To me, that's on the brink of collapse, guys. because if we continue to close down here, then it's just a matter of time before we keep retesting the 18,500 give or take ish level as support. And the more times we retest the level, the more inclined it'll be to be broken. So again, guys, we're on thin ice, on the edge of a cliff, on the brink of collapse. So just stay tuned. These are the key levels on the weekly. So let's see what Bitcoin's gonna decide to do by the end of the week when the candle closes. Regarding the Bitcoin dominance, we do see we had a brief fake out up here, we came right back down to be in this range between 41.58% to the upside and 40.40% towards the downside, but we're just stuck in this range. Just that Bitcoin dominance is attempting to break that 41.58% in order to continue up towards that 43.15% Bitcoin dominance. So again, basically we've just had a lot of moves, peak head above, fake out, and then we're here. Who knows, you might do this, or we might do this. I mean, no one knows, right? But again, the dominance, Bitcoin's been strong since this fake out down here. It's been essentially strong in an uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. That's what it's been making. So, we have a low here, a higher low, and a higher low, and a higher low, and then same thing, higher high, higher high. So, we might be attempting to continue that pattern, that trend in the next couple of days. So stay tuned, guys. Let's move on to the DXY. It's going to be the star of the show in our next Crypto Climate episode. I plan to focus on this chart, as a key chart in the next, Crypto Climate video, because I want to analyze, on the weekly chart and the monthly chart, to have a scope of what's truly going on with the DXY, in my opinion. So stay tuned for that, in the next couple of days. That's the plan. But before we get to that, let's just, skim through it. DXY still below that pivotal resistance of 414.19. And then this trend line up here as well, the green one, we're below that as well. And we're going to discuss that one mainly in our next video. But, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, right? 5 straight bullish green positive candles, so essentially a bullish week in a sense for the DXY. Today's candle, we had that wick, but you see it, man. A lot of buy pressure in the sense for the dollar index, currently at around 113.29. Before the 5 positive bullish candles, we had, a couple of consecutive bearish candles here last week, and we came right back down to that 110.195 key support level, bounced right off strong. So then we just have to stay tuned, look at that 114.19 and see if we're going to come up to try and test it as resistance and break through it and then confirm it as support. So it would be something like this. If we continue, retest, and then continue on up towards maybe that pivotal resistance of 120.88. So again, we have to stay tuned in the next couple of days to see how the DXY is going to continue to perform. So the top 5, cryptocurrencies and their performance within, for the past week, we do see, let's start, with Bitcoin BTC, the king, currently down 6.03%, for the past 7 days. Ethereum currently at $1,280, down 5.60%. Then number 3, BNB, currently at around $270, down 8.22% after that hack, man. $500 million hacked from the platform. Nice, man. That hurts. Number 1 exchange in the world getting hacked like that doesn't look nice, for crypto. But again, bear market. So bear market blues, we got to get used to this. It happens, guys, in the bear market. But it's better to happen now. We fix it up, patch it up, learn from it. And then in the bull market, everything is better by then. So number 4, XRP, this scam, currently at around about $0.50, around 50 cents, up 2.45%. And then number 5, Cardano, at around 0.39 cents, down 9.60%. Then we move on to the top 5 worst performing assets for the past week. Let's start off with Lido DAO, currently at around $1.33, down 14.67%. Number 2, the OG Ethereum Classic, at around $23.89, almost $24, down 14.14%. Number 3, Internet Computer, ICP, at about $5.27, down 14%. Number 4, EOS, at around $1 a pop, down 12.93%, almost 13%. And then we have Chili's, the restaurant coin, currently at around 19 cents, down 12.22%. And then we have the best performing assets, the top 5. Let's start off with Terra Classic, the scam, currently up 75% at around a nickel. Man, 5 cents. This is supposed to be pegged at $1. It's up 75%, guys. It is what it is. Number 2, HUOB token. There's rumors that, Justin Sun and the TRX, a team is trying to buy that the HUOB exchange. So you do see the reflection of that with the 30% uptick, in the past week for HT HUOB token. Man, must be nice. Number 3, Maker, currently at around almost $1,000. A pop, up 16.45%. Then we have Casper, currently at around 3 cents, 3 pennies, up 15.76%. And then number 5, we have Quant, QNT, to round it off, at around $155, up 10% in the past 7 days. Guys, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys like the video. We would really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go to our YouTube channel, sub, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video. In the description down below, you can find the link to our website for just investment tools and resources that you might need. So thank you so much for your time and attention. We hope you have a good one.